Hello. 75 years since the D-Day landings, Queen Elizabeth has joined 16 world leaders in thanking and paying tribute to those who took part in the seaborne invasion that helped turn the tide of the Second World War. It was the biggest combined land, air and naval operation in military history. At an emotional ceremony in Portsmouth, 300 veterans, all at least 90 years old, were applauded for what they did to liberate Nazi-occupied Europe. Rita Chakrabarti reports.
Pomp and pageantry were on full display in Portsmouth to mark 75 years since one of the most audacious military invasions in history. Some of those who fought were also here, grandfathers or great-grandfathers now, reliving their part in a mission of supreme daring and bravery.
We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the landing grounds.
Over 30,000 men were at work.
They watched the retelling of that story, the largest assault by sea, land and air in history.
You are about to embark upon the great crusade toward which we have striven these many months.
When British and Commonwealth troops, along with their American allies, crossed in the dark to the shores of Normandy to begin the liberation of German-occupied France.
The free men of the world are marching together to victory.
It was an act of international cooperation that led ultimately to the Allied victory against the Nazis in Europe. Among the world leaders in attendance was President Trump on the final day of his state visit. He read the words of his wartime predecessor, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Almighty God, our sons, pride of our nation, this day have set upon a mighty endeavor, a struggle to preserve our republic, our religion, and our civilization, and to set free a suffering humanity.
It wasn't all solemnity. There was a foot-tapping boogie-woogie, part of a celebration of the cultures of the countries which fought and won. But the focus of the day was the veterans, men like John Jenkins, Portsmouth resident and former platoon sergeant. He's now 99 and brought everyone, including the Queen, to their feet.
I was terrified. I think everyone was. You don't show it, but it's there. I look back on it as a big part of my life. It changed me in a way.
And Europe is vastly changed too, with the German Chancellor Angela Merkel looking on, part of the face of a modern-day peacetime continent. She watched her British counterpart, Theresa May, in one of her last public engagements as leader of her party, read a letter from a British captain written to his wife days before being killed in Normandy.
3rd of June, 1944. My darling, this is a very difficult letter for me to write. As you know, something may happen at any moment, and I cannot tell when you will receive this. Please give my fondest love to my Anne and my Jamie. God bless and keep you all safe for me.
We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when.
As the wartime anthem, We'll Meet Again, resounded across the arena, it was left to the Queen to bring the ceremony to a close.
It is with humility and pleasure, on behalf of the entire country, indeed the whole free world, that I say to you all, thank you.
For the veterans, a chance later to meet the Queen and President Trump. While members of the public who'd watched the event from outside the arena gave it their warm approval.
I thought it was amazing. I thought it was a really good turnout from Portsmouth and a really good quality service.
What did this mean to you then, watching this today?
I'm very proud, very proud.
This was their day, a moving tribute to the men who fought with such courage and to their fallen comrades who fought at such cost. Rita Chakrabarti, BBC News, Portsmouth.
Much more to come on this, but there is more for you anytime on the events to mark the 75th anniversary of D-Day on bbc.com/news. That'll also keep you up to date on Thursday's ceremonies in northern France.